men don't want older women. I have a hard time believing that older men genuinely see younger women and think, this is my romantic equal. Yeah.
Women do that all the time, talking about wanting rich men and tall men. So why can't men also have preferences?
I don't think you think that about a 22-year-old, sir. Winston, Charles.
I agree.
Think back if you can. Don't say anything out loud. Just think about what you were doing at 21. Don't say nothing. See, look at your face. Look at your face. You see what I'm talking about? You don't know yourself enough. You're naive. You're immature.
Just because some women didn't know what they were doing in their 20s doesn't mean all young women are clueless. Men have almost universally gone for younger women since forever. Are women only just noticing?
Men are more attracted to women that look the most fertile, which typically is young.
Okay, so
which
now,
is the curves.
So it is the curves, but let's look at something else.
the
Let's look at the
curves.
contrapositive of what you said. When women go through menopause, there's studies that show that men can smell it. They can tell when their wife is no longer fertile.
That is reality and how the world works. If a woman is older, the chances that she can give birth get lower, and men want a partner able to have a family with.
Yeah,
They can sense, not literally smell it, but through pheromones, they can sense that their wife's not fertile. And you will see the study shows men dating the secretary, buying the red Ferrari. It coincides with menopause.
This is nothing new. Men have always preferred younger women. It's to do with fertility.
Older men who are dating younger women are looking for an escape. And if they think your world is this escape,
They are looking for a partner that hasn't been affected by social media and will understand them.
they could be going through their midlife crisis and everything, or they could just be feeling really old and out of touch. But if you drag them into your delusion as if they're the coolest person or the most impressive person that you've met, make sure you get in quick, drag them into your delusion, make sure, they feel like the best thing ever. And then when you leave, their feelings going to be down. But when they text you and you text back, their feelings are up. So don't text too much on the phone, because
These advices are the things that make women single. Not texting in time purposefully can make a man never interested again.
So many older men are dating younger women because it's a status symbol for them. They need the recognition from their peers, from people that know them and don't know them. Many of these men, not all of them of course, but so many of these men are coming and living from a wounded place.
Men are sick of being judged by older women about being creeps or poor or boring or nice guys. Whatever they do, they get judged.
The real reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs.
At least they're gonna be happy. And men know well that older women don't like anything. So why put in the effort if they're not gonna like it?
Because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
Date somebody your own age. Why aren't you doing that?
Why?
Why aren't you dating women your own age?
Some women, not all. Not all. Some women be pretty when they're young. When they get older, they be looking bad.
It's his opinion. And men are never afraid to express how they feel.
The older women don't be fit. They don't be friendly. They don't be feminine. They don't be cooperative.
So women
and they don't be submissive.
A lot of times men want to date somebody so much younger because y'all be wanting somebody to train.
I see older guys date young girls all the time. You understand?
We do, but that doesn't say that there's nothing wrong with that.
Why does that upset them? What really upsets them isn't men dating women in their 20s. What's upsetting them is that they're single.
Dating younger women, and you're kind of like damaging them at a young age. So now when we get to our 30s, we're completely damaged by an older man, and now we don't want to try, and y'all don't want us. The man is 40, 45, let's say. He has his money, his house. Now he got time to go live his best life. Now he wants to date younger women.
It's his life. What else do you expect him to do?
Let's say a 21-year-old. Now he dates her for 4 years. While he's dating her, he's cheating with other 19, 20, 25-year-olds. You're damaging this young girl, right? You're causing trauma and damage that's gonna cost her pretty much years to heal. Fast forward, years later, she's 30. She's damaged.
It's funny how no one talks when men get wounded, because society expects men to never fall, no matter what, and that's exactly the reality.
All because a 40-year-old wants to be living his best life after he built himself.
I'm 44 and divorced. I will never date a woman my age again. If she's not 10 to 15 years younger, I won't even entertain that idea.
Guys, just date younger women. I promise you this is going to solve most of your problems, because if you are significantly older than her, you're more established and successful in your life, and women are attracted to a man who's more advanced or ahead of them in life in some way and can lead them.
Indeed, women are attracted to men who will guide them and lead them to be better.
This is the key. I've dated women my age, I've dated women older than me, and I've dated women younger than me. And this is just the way it goes. Across history and evolution, a woman follows a man who's a strong leader. And if you're older than her, it just sets it up that way to where she doesn't really have much room to disrespect you or bust your balls. If you are at least 4, 5, 6 years older than her, it just sets it up to where she's not going to disrespect you.
She will respect, look up to, and support you as well.
Because she doesn't have as much life experience. She's probably not as successful or established as you are. It's just the way it goes. Or she's not going to try to lead the relationship, which is what a lot of modern, Western, spiritual, conscious women are going to try to do.
That's how it works. You can't have the two partners leading. If they both lead, the relationship will fail. Younger women are just friendly and caring, hence why we want them. Plus, if she's 18 or 19 with a Southern accent and was raised with morals and a good upbringing, well then yes, please. Plus, they know how a kitchen works. That's why.
Older men like younger women. Older men like younger women because the younger women are energetic. They're not damaged. A lot of these older women are bitter. They're damaged. They go to bed by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Younger women are down for adventures and have a lot of energy that men appreciate. But older women aren't willing to go that far.
Some of them don't want to do nothing. Some of them have trauma from their last relationship, and who want to deal with that? So when a man get with a younger woman, she's exciting. She wants to have fun. She wants to go out. She wants to party. And some of the older women are too damaged and too bitter to do anything. And some of them crawling in bed by 8 o'clock. Who want to deal with that?
Whenever Sigma men are excited, they need someone to share that with them. Someone who's willing to live their lives to the fullest.
Now, I don't blame the older man to get with a younger girl. What's wrong with that? The older woman just got to deal with it or fix herself up. And a lot of them don't let themselves go. It is what it is. A lot of them look terrible. Yeah, look at yourself. Like, come on, ladies.
This woman knows exactly how it is.
The older guys go after the younger girls. Yes, this is true, by the way. No question about that. Older guys do pursue younger women for a variety of reasons. Part of the issue is that most women don't understand men enough because they don't really need to actually get a guy. You don't have to understand them. You have to understand them to keep them, yes, but not to get them.
It's easy for women to get simps, but it is never easy for them to understand us men.
And then when you understand men a little bit more, when they're actually honest about their choices, you don't like their choices and you may demonize their choices. But yes, older men, 40s, 50s, will approach younger girls for a variety of reasons. Whether it's childbearing reasons.
This is how the world works. Women have a time in their lives when they can't give birth anymore, and every man wants to have kids.
Whether it's they just like younger, hotter girls, that's quite possible because they require the resources and the attraction triggers for younger girls that they're attracted to as well. That's also possible. It's also possible that she sees him in a light that she's willing to actually listen to him. Men really do go where they feel like a man, just to be quite honest with you. It's not to say that you couldn't do that or anybody else. I'm just, I'm putting it out there. Let's be honest here.
The older I get, the more I realize why older men date women that are significantly younger than them. And only because the women their age would never, ever even glance at them twice.
Men are also not looking at women their age.
Because now there are men my age that try to approach me and I have to actively withhold the urge to spit on them.
That is exactly why.
I find it curious that women get so upset about the biological fact that most men prefer women in their younger years, mainly due to fertility, low body count, and just general attraction.
Yes. Those are all facts why men choose to date younger women.
And I knew countless women at the age of 19, 20 who dated 30, 35 plus men while they were young, and then all of a sudden they get to be 30, 35, and now all of a sudden they disagree with it, saying it's creepy. I find that it's more just an insecurity factor and the fact that they are no longer that young and now they see those women as competition.
Indeed, when they get older, they hate the fact that no one is chasing after them. So instead, they would see younger women as their competition.
Which is sad, because in reality, most of my videos are really to teach younger women to choose better in their 20s. If you are in your 30s and still single, that is no reason to hate on the younger generation or hate on the men that prefer them, and by calling them creepy or even words that I'm not even going to use here. Innately, I have always known this. My husband is 7+ years older than me, and I did that for a reason. And he did that for a reason.
See, these relationships do work out 100%. And this is a perfect example.
At the age of 37 when we met, he knew he wanted a family. He's not going to go find another 37-year-old hoping by the grace of God or with fertility treatments that they could have a baby. I'm not hating on women. We just need to understand both sides.
Why low quality 40 years old men tend to go for younger women. And it's not because the 40 years olds are really old and they look so horrible and we have lots of baggage. That's not true anymore. There is tons of 40 years olds that look really good nowadays because it's easy to look good nowadays.
Yes, it is indeed easy to change appearance, but it's impossible to change the mindset and the fertility situation.
You're dating a younger woman, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Can you not get women your own age?
I can get women of every age.
What'd you say is harder to attract, women your age or younger women?
Generally, I can attract women of all ages.
Sigma men are wise, charismatic, and they have the ability to date whoever they like. And sometimes this ability upsets older women.
Men who keep chasing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I mean, you see it with Leonardo DiCaprio. He keeps dating the younger and younger and younger girl, and I'm sure you've seen him at parties, but like, he doesn't look like someone who's fulfilled.
He is fulfilled with high net worth, a great career, and beautiful girlfriends. Here is what men say about their dating preferences.
Would you rather date a chick who is older or younger than you?
I would prefer younger, not too young. My cap is probably like maybe 3 years, 4 years younger than I am.
And how old are you now?
34.
Okay, so you wouldn't date a chick who is like 27?
Maybe. It depends if the vibe is right, maturity-wise. I don't know.
Okay.
It depends.
How about you?
Younger for sure.
Why younger, though?
Younger because, I mean, from a biological standpoint, I mean, I'm a traditional man. I grew up in a traditional home, so I like a traditional woman, right? And biologically, their fertility window is shorter than ours.
Notice how men always stand up to their codes and morals. In this example, the guy stands strong in his traditionality.
So women are on a time clock and they hit the wall at what age, you think?
I'd say after 25.
So 30, most of her looks are peaking.
Think about it. Why would a 50, 40-year-old man be going after a 20-something-year-old girl without adding any value to her life?
He indeed adds a lot of value. And the next clip is about a woman who dated an older guy and explained what he added to her life.
I'm officially dating an older man, and it has been 2 months. And these are some of the things that I have noticed that have been absolutely fantastic. Okay, firstly, this man is so intentional about everything he does all of the time. It's like he's thinking for himself ahead. He's thinking for me. He's thinking what needs to be done.
These are the Sigma males. They think of everything, taking all the responsibility.
He's thinking, how can P be impactful? Okay, I'm visiting a state that has Philly cheesesteaks. This man took me on a Philly cheesesteak tour, from the Philly cheesesteak he believes isn't as great to the medium Philly cheesesteak to the best Philly cheesesteak. Literally driving around the entire city all day to get me to try all Philly cheesesteaks so I can say I've experienced a true Philly cheesesteak. Like, the effort it takes to think of that.
See how much effort he puts in on a regular day-to-day routine. Imagine the effort he must be putting into big decisions about their lives.
This man has not only listened to me in terms of what I'm doing, even with my finances, but has even implemented things to make me make more finances on my own. He literally said he wants me, that even if we don't work out, God forbid, I will be good and I will even learn.
This is the value added, that men guide their partners because they want them to rise as well.
Younger women because of beauty, obviously, fertility, this, that, and you guys gave like a flurry of a million reasons why they like younger women. But I feel like the average guy likes younger women just because they don't have cellulite, or they are just hotter. Like, there is no deeper meaning, because every single comment or every single thing I read or watch, it's literally just because they don't like aging on women.
That is not true. Men seek younger women because they want to have a good time. No drama, more respect, and more appreciation. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.